I am Liliana Ward. After 15 years and thousands of transactions, I can tell you, homes don't fail randomly. There is always a pattern behind it.
Most sellers don't lose money because their house is bad. They lose money because they prepare the house emotionally instead of strategically. And honestly, after spending years in this industry, I realized something very important. The biggest mistakes usually happen before the home hits the market. Wrong priorities, wrong materials, money spent in the wrong places. And sometimes tens of thousands of dollars are invested with very little impact on how buyers actually react. For years, whenever I prepared homes for the market, I believed the best way to protect the final result was for us to manage the entire project ourselves. But after working with thousands of realtors on thousands of home and transactions, I finally accepted something important. Many sellers have contractors they trust. Many realtors already coordinate painters, flooring, installer, landscaping, cleaner, handyman, and staging all the logistics themselves. And honestly, I am completely okay. The real problem was never who does the work. The real problem is that most people enter the process without a clear visual strategy. And that's exactly why I created an entire new product called Visual Blueprint Estimate. This is not a traditional contractor estimate. This is not a vague consultation, and it's definitely not just a list of repair items. It's a visual market preparation. It's a blueprint designated especially to help sellers and realtors avoid costly mistakes before money gets wasted. Let me explain. First, we run the Maximate analysis. That identifies the realistic as-is value of the property, the potential maximized value, and after the strategic improvements and the estimated investment range needed to close that value gap. But then comes the questions almost every seller and realtor asks us. Okay, but what exactly should we do? That's where the industry completely breaks down because most sellers start making emotional decisions instead of strategic ones. They remodel the wrong bathroom, choose the wrong paint color, install flooring that doesn't fit the price range, overspend in areas buyers barely notice, while ignoring the things buyers react to emotionally within seconds. And once that money is spent, there is no undo button. So instead of simply handling you over numbers and hoping for the best, we create a visual blueprint estimate, a complete visual roadmap showing exactly what should change, how it should look, where the money should be invested, where the money should not be invested, and how the final home should feel before it hits the market. We literally map out the transformation visually, before and after directions, material guidance, priority strategy, perception shift, flow, and cohesiveness. Because buyers don't judge homes one item at a time. They judge emotional experience of the entire property. And when updates feels random, disconnected, outdated, or inconsistent, buyer feel it immediately. Even if they can't explain, product is intentionally flexible. The seller can hire us to complete the work. The realtor can coordinate the project independently. The seller can use their own contractors, or they can split the work between multiple vendors. That part no longer matters to us. What matters is making sure the house enters the market correctly. Because the goal is not winning the job. The goal is creating the strongest possible buyer reaction, moving buyers off the sidelines, helping the seller maximize the opportunity, and helping the realtor launch the property from a position of strength instead of guesswork. Because the visual blueprint estimate was never designed to sell construction. It was designed to protect the outcome before the home hits the market. So before spending thousands of dollars preparing a property, a listing, before you start painting, replacing flooring, remodeling bathrooms, or making emotional decisions, start with a blueprint. Get a strategy. Get a visual roadmap first. Because once the money is spent, the market decides whatever those decisions were smart or expensive. And by then, it's usual. If you want a maximate analysis and a visual blueprint estimate for your property, send us the address. We'll help you understand where the value gap is, what buyers are likely to react to, and how to prepare the property strategically before hits.
Most homes don't have a price problem. It's a perception problem. Send me the address and I'll show you exactly what needs to change before you list.